guys. So I'm making another video. I still don't know what I'm doing this time. This is just another experiment, I guess. I'm gonna attempt to make a wreath. Similar things, but not similar things, I guess. So, alright. I'm gonna get started. First thing you're gonna need is a pipe cleaner and more pony beads. So let's just get started. I have a tray this time so that there will be no accidents like last time. So what you're gonna do is just gonna, these pony beads aren't gonna be visible, so it really doesn't matter what color you use. But we're just gonna string up, again, just string this up. Pony beads are cool because they're not like the clear ones. They have more of like a rubbery feel. So it's kind of fun. Probably want to leave a little bit, just a little bit at the end. So pretty, aren't they? I have like a soft spot for pastel. Does anybody else have a soft spot for pastel colors? Don't mind the tippy toeing, that's my dog. Probably gonna hear a lot of tippy toeing in the background. Sorry. And sniffing, probably. And my ice fishing. Getting there. So you want to keep, whoa, oh my gosh. Okay, good, it didn't come apart. But you just want to keep going until you kind of fill up the whole thing. Maybe a little more. Is that good? Maybe two more. So you kind of want to fill it up, but you still want to keep a little bit of slack on both ends, like this. Okay. This is more so we're not really visible with it. It's just to create a base, basically. You're just trying to find a base because you want a little shape with your wreath. And I didn't get this from like a YouTube video or instructional thing. It's just something I thought of, and I was like, okay, let's try use this. Let's try do this. But I've been thinking about this for a couple days. Okay. So there you go. You're gonna kind of have this kind of shape. You wanna mold it into kind of like a circle. So more of a circular, circle like that. Okay. And then the next part we're gonna do. These are fuzzy pipe cleaners. Okay. You can get these on Amazon. You probably find these at Daiso. I got mine at Daiso. But you're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this and we're kind of just gonna want to twist it to start, and we're gonna just kind of give a little bit space, and then we're just gonna go in and out all the way around. So you kind of have it covered like that. You're giving a little bit of slack here, and you're just gonna go all the way around with this. Hopefully you have enough. I don't know. Hopefully. You want to make it a little tight, so you can't see the beads. That's the key. Like that. You can go all the way around. Nice. This is kind of like, it's kind of got this nice fluffy feel to it. Okay, and then if you have this problem, like you see how there's a little bit of slack, you can just kind of like push it in a little. Ooh, I hope we have enough. I don't know. It's kind of, maybe I need a third one. Let's see. Okay, so same thing. So you're gonna twist it, hold it off, a little like that. Yep, that wasn't enough. Okay, we're gonna pause the video for a second, and I'm gonna see if I have more of this, okay? I'll be right back. Didn't know I was gonna run out of materials, but I didn't have enough. So, unfortunately I don't have enough of this color, so we're gonna use white instead. That's why this experiment though, because it's hard to pre-plan materials when you've never done this before. That's okay. We'll work with it. The same thing. I'm gonna go all the way around, but I'm gonna use a different color. Who knows? Maybe it'll add something. We'll see. We have enough. Okay, that's great. Okay. That's awesome. We have enough. So your end should look something like this. Okay. This is what you should have now. Okay. That's maybe kind of cool to have two different colors actually. It's kind of cool. So from here, okay, because you want to make sure it stays on. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here at this edge and you're just going to twist it. You're just going to twist this top area. And this is just so that it holds it in place, so that it's just taut to the beads, the pony beads, and the original pipe cleaner. It just gives it a little bit of locking, so it's just kind of secure on there. Here, you're just gonna twist halfway through, twist, and then go all the way around. Try to not have a bead show, but as much as you can. Choose your best side. So look at both sides, see which side you like more. Maybe the beads show on one side more than the other, or it just looks prettier. We're gonna go with this side. Okay. So next step we're gonna do is you want to have a good amount of beads. So assortment of beads, any kind of beads really, and maybe we'll do pom-poms. We'll see, but just want like a huge assortment of different beads. Give me any kind of beads. Could be star beads, clear beads, whatnot. I also brought over some other, these are star pony beads. These are cool. These glow in the dark. So whatever you want to do, just get your beads together. And then the next thing you're going to need is, this is called recycled lace yarn, but you can use anything. You don't have to use lace yarn. We can use like, I don't know, like yarn, like, you know, string you'd use for jewelry, like stretchy jewelry, or if you want to, you can use like a nylon yarn. The purpose of this is just to string it so we can make like a little garland for it. But I like this because it's pastel. So we're gonna use this. So let's see. The trick is to find the ends. Yeah, found it. Okay. So you want to overcompensate because we're going around this whole thing. So it's always best to have more than less. So just kind of eyeball it. Oh boy. I forgot a scissors. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, got my scissors handy. Okay, this next thing you're gonna do, commit to a length. Times it's really hard to string beads well. You can use this. It's like a bead needle, I guess. I got this at like Ben Franklin or any kind of craft store. And then this is useful too. This is like a little magnetic needle holder. So that's kind of cool. So you don't lose it, because I lose my needles all the time. So that helps. So you're just gonna put your string through, pinch it, and let's make our garland. Okay, let's see. I'm also gonna open up the pom-poms because I think that'll be a nice effect for this. These pom-poms you can probably get at Walmart or like any craft store really. I buy a lot of my supplies from Daiso because they're awesome. It's usually low cost. It's low cost. Like, all kinds of art supplies for like low cost. That's fun. So we're doing a pastel garland. Should we start off with? I also got some cool bows. So you can do any beads really, but there's bows, there's stars, all kinds of cool stuff. So, I even got gummy bears in here too, like gummy bear beads. These are kind of cool. Don't worry, I'll show you close up after I'm done. But we're just gonna start beading. Okay. I also have these really cool, like iridescent beads too. Just jump in. I like to pick random beads because then you get like a little variety, you know? It's fun. Take a minute because you need to get a garland that goes around the whole wreath. But just be patient with yourself and it'll get done. If you want to add pom-poms, this thing might be really useful because you take the pom-pom and you just push it through that, and you can add this, and you can add this through your wreath too. This is good too because it'll create like a little bit of blocker, so it can hold the beads in place too. Harder because like with pony beads they're all the same color, but it's like this is gonna take longer because you want to I even drop beads with a tray. It's fun. Crafting is messy work, isn't it? Throw another pom-pom in there. What color should we do? Let's do blue. This is fun. There we go. to make sure I don't have like a stopper for the end. I don't want it all over the floor. You ever do that? You ever string up a necklace, you're done, no backing, and it falls all over the floor? I've had that happen. It's really hard to pick up the beads with that. But it happens. My theme's pastel, but really, it's completely up to you. Say your favorite colors are like black and pink. Do a black and pink wreath. It does not have to be any specific way. It's a personal preference. What might also be fun for people who love Halloween, doing a Halloween wreath in Christmas. People do it all the time. It's fun. This is what it looks like so far. It's fun. Keep going. You get really festive with this too. Like, it's always fun when you're making like Christmas crafts to like play holiday music. Sorry, I don't have holiday music. I haven't figured out the copyright thing yet, but maybe eventually. We can add that in too. Better measure this out. Let's see. Okay, so what you want to do is you kind of want to take this and kind of like look around your wreath. I would try to make sure that you can go maybe about 1.5 to 2 times around the whole wreath, so that you just have a decent amount to go all the way around. But we'll just keep going for now. Be patient with yourself. This is going to take a while. but you'll get there. Want to save some beads though, like maybe save just like a couple, because we are going to have to make a hanger for it, just so it can be really cute. You can put it on your wall if you want it, or your tree. It's a huge ornament. Make sure with the pom-pom, when you do string it, you want to go towards the middle, because if it's too much on the outside, it could come apart. So just make sure you go for the middle. Okay, let's see how long we go right now. Okay, let's test it. So I don't have an end, so I'm kind of nervous, but let's try. Just want to see if you can wrap around. Maybe a little bit more. Almost done though. So that's good. Oops. Oh no. Some beads came out. That's okay. I should have used a clothespin. Well, I've used clothespins for the ends. I suggested. We'll just keep going. Okay, I'll put this back. Oops. Okay, let's. Okay. Should have put a pom-pom at the end. That would have been smart. It's okay. Another optional thing that we're gonna probably we're gonna see if it looks good. Because if it doesn't look good, I'm not gonna add it. But I'm gonna try and add lights to the wreath. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. As a bonus, let's try to add lights. It'll be fun. We'll see. Getting there. Running out of cool beads to put on though. Let's see a couple. you're ready to attach it, what you're gonna do is, figure out how to attach it. Okay, so you can wrap it around in between, and then what you want to do is maybe wrap it a couple times, like that, and then I'm just gonna knot it, so like that. Put it through, and knot it. We'll knot it to the other string. So you're gonna just tie a square knot through the string. It's probably the easiest way. So just tying a square knot. Oops, this is going wrong. This is all going wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me just fix this thing. Because you have a little slack, because it's, and then just, I'm gonna just knot it. Like that. Okay, you can hide the, in the back, okay? And then, all you're gonna do is just wrap it around. What we can do actually, because you're not gonna show the back, so if you want, you can have the beads and then push the beads out a little. That way, like, you'll have less beads in the back, but it's not gonna show. But if you have pom-poms, you're just gonna have to pull it down a little bit, but don't break them. See, so you see I don't have beads in the back? That saves you, so you don't have to bead so much, you know? And then it still looks pretty, but you don't have to use as much beads if you don't want to bead long. Because that took a minute, yeah? So, save yourself a little bit of time. Whoops. Is this my needle? Okay. Let me go back on the thing. Okay. See, yeah, you see in the back how I don't have beads showing? But try to, so you want to put it into the folds though. You know how we had that folds earlier? You're going to carefully lay it between the folds. Okay, and then we're just going to pull this a little down. Because you don't have anything to show in the back. And then we're going to go around. See? No beads showing. That way we save ourselves a little bit of time. Oops. Okay. So you should have something that kind of looks like that. But you see how pretty that is? It's so nice. Okay, just move this down just a little bit. Be careful, yeah, with the pom-poms. You don't want them to come loose. That's what we got so far. Clean down a little bit. That's what we got so far. I really love these beads. These are really pretty. I love pastel. I love the pom-poms too. Aren't they pretty? Oh my god. I love the pom-poms. They're really pretty. Okay. spread them out as much as you want. So take your time because you want to make sure the spacing is good too. And for me, I think I space a little better. You can fix the beads too because sometimes they're upside down, so make that pretty. If you find that you have too much beads, this is a good time to assess. So like me, I think I beaded too much actually, because this, I don't want to overload it. You see how nice that is? It's nice and even, or semi-even. It's getting kind of too much. So all I'm gonna do is just pull off whatever I don't need. So say you have too much beads, all you're gonna do is take it off. Just take them off. There you go. So just like the other way, we're just gonna wrap the string around, and you're just gonna tie it to the front. Just make sure you tie it in place. Oops. Patient because the gaps are kind of, it's a little hard, but you just got to be really like fragile with it. Actually, this might actually look good. So I'm using the slack from the other one too to tie it, just so it's really secure. And just box knot it. Okay. Okay. So your wreath should kind of look something like that. See how pretty that is? Okay, so guys, this is what the wreath is supposed to look like with all of your beads and everything, okay? And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little cute thing to hang it up on, okay? Just so you can hang it on the wall or hang it on the tree. So you can take your string, okay? And all you're gonna do is we're just gonna double up to make it a little stronger, okay? So take a bunch, maybe like about there. Okay, I'm gonna trim it. Okay. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna find out, okay, so do I want this to be the top or do I want this to be the top? For me, I think I want the green to be the top. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna string it. Okay, so find where. So maybe I want a little more center. So we're gonna go here. Is that center? Yeah, that's good. So that's center for me. And you're just gonna press it down like that. Okay. I'm gonna double knot. I'm gonna box knot it like that. See? And then If you want to be fancy, of course, you can always add beads to this, you know. You want to add some beads on it or whatnot. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna try and add one bead at least. So let's just put. We're gonna put a little bow. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I'll put a little bow on the top, like that. Okay, so you can add a little bead if you want to make it pretty. Okay, and then all you're gonna do is box knot on the top, like that. Okay, and then okay, so there you go. This is my wreath, okay? And that's it all. Okay, so thank you so much for bearing with me. This was probably a very long video, and then I can make sure your beads are showing in the front, but thank you for bearing with me. If this content spoke to you and you really like it, please make sure to like and subscribe. Share with people who you think would like this too, and I hope you keep watching my videos. Thanks, guys.